Hi, I'm going to show you how to trim a bowl on the wheel. So come join me here. The first thing you want to do is take your bowl and center it on the wheel. Again, I'm using the rings on the wheel head as a guide for me. And then spin it around and make sure that it's centered like this. If it's off-centered, let me show you off-center. You can hold your hand, and each time it comes around and hits your hand, you know that it's too far in that direction. So you can move it gently, and now it's centered. Then you take your 3 balls of clay, make sure they're spaced evenly around the pot here before you press them down. Check your measurements. And then remember, 3 balls, 3 pushes onto the wheel head. And especially with the bowl, you want to be careful that you're not going to distort or ruin your rim. I'm going to start with the large handle trim tool, and what I'm going to do is work on the profile first and then the bottom next. And I'm going to trim this bowl with the foot. So I'm starting in at the top corner. I'm just trimming away as much as I possibly can. My left fingertips are really supporting the pot, and my hands are connected, and my elbows are up against my body. This clay is a little bit drier, so you can see how it's coming off more in flakes. That's fine. So now with trimming, you want to get this side completely smooth like that, and then I'll carve the foot in here. I'm going to go a little bit more in. And with the bowl, think about making it so the bowl is basically one continuous curve from rim to rim, equal throughout, and then the foot becomes a ring that just drops right on top of there. Okay, so now I'm moving my tool down and I'm starting to carve into the foot. And I'm going to start to carve the foot a little bit right here. And you can decide what angle you want your foot to be on. Right now it's straight. I'm actually going to have my foot flare a little bit. I'll show you how to do that. Again, I'm really conscious that I want to make this one continuous curve right there. Trying to get out all the inconsistencies. Okay, now I'm going to start on the inside and start to remove the center. And I'm going to leave this ring right here as the rest of my foot. Now at this point, I'm switching to the small lute tool so I can get more detail work done and work on the foot. When you're making a foot and trimming, you really want to make sure that you remove as much clay as you can, especially if you're making functional pottery, because you want your pieces not to have too much weight to them. However, you do risk, if they're too thin, then you can get chips on the feet and the rims and all that. So it's a delicate balance between making it function well, making it look good, and making it durable. So this foot right here is just the start. At this point, though, I think it's pretty chunky, so I'm going to take some more clay off. And now I'm going to go in here and make that flared foot that I was talking about. So now my tool is angled. I'm starting to angle it inward to create this outward flare. And just a little bit of fine tuning, and then we'll be done. I am taking off a little bit right at the tip of the foot here, but I'm being mindful that this point is lower than the foot. I don't want it to pivot on here. And I believe I am done. There you have it.